Alright, y'all, we are back. After a repair, we got into here. We have Forest on Keruga Elementals. We have been having some Keruga around here in the form of Nick playing Keruga Turns. And we have Zach on 17 Land Murktide. I know of a 19 land variant, but the 17 land, let me find it here. Murktide, Subtlety, DRC, Ragavan, Bobble, EIs. This dude is running a card called Lorien Revealed out of the new set. 5 mana, draw 3 cards, and it has Island Cycling 1. Alright, Forest is going to go ahead and ice down that land. Welcome in, chatters. Welcome in. Good to see you here. Do have some glare on there. I'll go out there in between rounds and fix that glare. I know exactly where it's coming from. Alright, Crumb fetches with Scalding Tarn. And gets a Steam Vents tapped. And Forest with a 3rd Fire Ice. Alright, Forest is going to fetch with that Flooded Strand. Going to find a Triome of sorts. DRC hits the field. Oh, bless me, y'all. I'm sorry. So, with Keruga, Forest isn't able to play cards with converted mana cost. I believe it's 4 or less in his main deck. Mana cost 3 or great. He has to play. His starting deck only contains converted mana cost 3 or greater and lands. So that's why he's able to play Fire Ice. Their spells may be 2 mana, but because they're total up to 4 on both halves of the card, he is able to play those. So we don't have any subtleties from him because subtlety is going to be... no, we do have subtlety. Possibly. Converted mana cost 3 or greater. Solid's Fairy. Haha. Glizzy. Hello, Ellie Jabel. Welcome into the stream. Welcome in. Our blurps, I don't know if they are popping up on this stream right now. I may try to get that fixed here, but again, welcome into the stream. If you do redeem said blurps tonight and they are not working, I will try to catch them and give you a preview of what they are. Alright, there's a Teferi. Off of Ragavan. Plays a Teferi. Ragavan is so good. And for those of you just joining in, I will fix that glare in between these two rounds. Or in between round 1 and round 2. And if this round does happen to go quick, then I will get another match up here for you. Alright, looks like Forrest drew a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Yep, there's the Fable. Creates a Goblin. And that Goblin token is a 2/2, and it says whenever this creature attacks, create a treasure token. Tick down the Teferi, bouncing the Goblin, drawing a card for Crumb. Crumb plays a Spire Bluff Canal. And dashes a Monkey to swing in for 2. Force goes to 15, revealing a land. Crumb will create a treasure. And passes the turn. Ragavan back to hand and plays a DRC second main. Forrest not going to take advantage of that second chapter. Forrest is needing lands here, it looks like. Looks like he's got Solitude, 2 Furies, a Dead Gone in hand. That might be a land on the far left of Forrest's hand. Attempting to dead the DRC, the Dragon's Rage Chancellor. And he is dead. There's the Flooded Strand. We have instant land creature in the grave for Crumb, so DRC would not be Delirious. Also do not know how many Murktide he is on. Crumb does appear to be getting kind of land flooded here, but he's going to go ahead and dash a Ragavan into Forest. Forest takes it, reveals a Omnath. I do not know he has 2 treasures, so he can play that Omnath. Just depends on if he wants to. I don't see a reason not to at this point. He's going to crack the true treasures for a green and a white, use a red and blue off his 2 lands, cast an Omnath. That's got to feel bad. Alright, chat, what are the thoughts on Ragavan at this point in the format? Just seeing Zach cast a Omnath off Ragavan really puts it back into perspective for me. It's just a really powerful card. Oh, that camera did get skewed on me. I'll have to fix that in between rounds too. I may try to fix that in between games. Just give it a nice little scooch. Alright, Crumb ticks up to Fairy. Unholy heats the Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Swings in with Omnath and Ragavan. Forced in a bad spot here. We're definitely going to game 2 more than likely. Another Omnath. However, Crumb cannot cast this second Omnath. Yep, we're picking it up. We're going to game 2. So Crumb will be up here. And I will be right back. I'm going to go give that camera a little poke and fix it a bit. All right, we are back. Got that camera fixed for you. Little on the fly fixing there. Force probably bringing in some more removal, taking out some of the smaller removal. Looks like Dead Gone. How was chat feeling tonight? Everyone doing all right? Everyone have a good week? Ready for the weekend? Anyone have anything exciting going on? All right. Looks like we're ready to shuffle up for game 2. Let's ride. Hello, good sir.
Hello.
Just had the boardroom owner pop in here. And how is Mr. Josh tonight?
I'm looking for something.
What you looking for?
I'm looking for Star Wars Shatterpoint.
Star Wars Shatterpoint. One of many games, comics, brews, and accessories you can find at boardroomwestvirginia.com.
It's not anymore here.
I see some Shatterpoint stuff.
Some stuff. It's not the base game. Yeah, Shatterpoint's the new miniatures game.
Something I've been thinking about getting into.
A lot of people's getting it.
Just
It's skirmish, so you don't have a lot of miniatures on your team.
right. I started with I tried getting into Star Wars Legion, and
It's Fantasy Flight, though. Remember?
yeah, I know. I tried getting into it.
A year from now,
and
they're going to do a second edition.
yeah.
No,
Oh,
hopefully they won't.
I tried getting into it, but just took. I don't have enough time to paint minis. That's the only thing.
It is.
It's very
well,
time
that is a
consuming.
good thing about this one is there's not that many to paint. However, the negative is if you're not super good at it, they're characters that everyone knows, and so if you do it badly, it will be very noticeable. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
If you paint Darth Vader's helmet
Slightly askew. It's going to look weird.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe not.
Well,
In our Discord, there's a lot of people. I don't know if you get on there. There's a lot of people that showed some of their painting skills, and they've done really well with it.
right on. In between rounds, I need to go out there and cover that one light. Look at that. Those are bright. I forgot to cover the light tonight.
Yeah.
Got Murktide up a game. That Ragavan met a leyline binding for, I think it was only 1 mana that he was able to cast that for because of his domain. Force sadly lost to a Ragavan game 1.
I'll get on stream and play it in a few weeks, and
Yeah.
the other person that'll be your big moment. I'll just get destroyed in like 2 turns or something.
Well, Josh, hope you find that Shatterpoint.
No, I don't believe it's here. So I'll have to grab some from our Hurricane store tomorrow because we have plenty there. So.
All right.
Brian,
Yeah. All right. So, subtlety versus endurance here. All right. Endurance went back to the top. right. Very slow action from these players right now. Alright, expressive iteration from Zach. If you're not familiar with expressive iteration, it is a red and blue sorcery. You can look at the top 3 cards of your library. You'll put one in your hand, one on the bottom, and one in exile. And then you may play the exiled card for the rest of this turn. So if it's a land, you can play it, but it got Mystical Disputed. Flashes in an Endurance, but the Endurance is going to meet an Unholy Heat. Hitting that Murktide's Graveyard, that's a pretty big hit for Forrest there, or for Zach. Good hit for Forrest, bad hit for Zach. Alright. 3 mana to Fairy, better known as 3 Fairy, the Destroyer of Hopes and Dreams. Ticks up. Forrest can cast sorceries at instant speed, and Zach is only able to play at sorcery speed. Pitches a, looks like, counterspell and a Otawara Soaring City to the Spyro, creating at least one elemental. Looks like he's using some Merfolk tokens tonight. And replacing those 2 cards. Seasoned Pyromancer is an amazing card. I'm excited to be playing some myself. Fury, going to kill the board. Imagining that Cavern of Souls is named on elementals. Don't see why it wouldn't be. What does Crumb have to get out of this right now? He's almost to the point to where he can cast a Murktide. He's got 3 instants and sorceries in the grave. He has the mana. He can cast a Murktide here. Or he might be one short. Four mana. Is this an Omnath? It is. We have an Omnath. Draw for Omnath. Does he have a land to play? Land pass from Crumb. I think Forrest has this one in the bag right now. Looks like he's got Leyline Bindings in hand. If a Murktide does hit, oh, there's an Ellisnorn, and that's a scoop to the Ellisnorn. So we're going to be seeing a game 3 here, y'all. That's always nice. We came here to see magic. We didn't come here to look at a BRB screen, am I right? I'm wondering if Zach brought in Blood Moons. He should have. We just didn't see him there. That probably would have been a big difference in that game. Alright, draw load up. Looks like Forrest was bringing back in the Dead Gons. Crumb's already got his play 1 ready. It's probably going to be Land Ragavan or Land DRC. One of the two. Alright, game 3. Let's ride. Alright, so he went turn 1 Ragavan, it met a dead, and then Crumb went DRC, DRC. Hello, hello, Sheriff Max. Welcome in. Game 1, Crumb kind of stole the game away with a Ragavan. He hit Forces to Fairy and an Omnath. And then game 2, Forrest had an early leyline binding on the Ragavan and ended up just kind of settling into a nice place. And Crumb scooped it up to an Ellisnor, and that brings us to game 3, where turn 1, just to catch y'all up at home, we had a Ragavan that met a dead from a dead gone, and then Crumb went DRC with one of the DRCs meeting another dead. Expressive iteration, trigger Surveil off DRC. Forrest is thinking. Got a binding in hand. He's missing Swamp, so 2 mana he can leyline binding. Right, 2 mana. Mountain, Plains, Island, Forest. Doesn't look like it mattered there. I will mention it to him here in a bit, though. Omnath. Already had land for turn. I don't know if Forrest drew for his Omnath. Maybe he's waiting to see if it's resolving. Unholy Heat. So it did resolve. He draws a card. Unholy Heat kills the Omnath. It is Delirious. Because we do have instant sorcery land creature. That makes Unholy Heat deal 6 damage. Uh-oh, why I'm yawning, man. Three mana to Fairy, bringing Keruga to hand. I mean, if Keruga is the namesake of your deck, why not bring him to hand? That way you can bring him to the field. There's a dashed monkey. Dash monkey, dash monkey, dash monkey, ooh, ooh, ooh. How about I go ahead and flip a Solitude? Ooh, that rhymed. That was good.
Chris.
Yes.
I'm joining you.
Hello, Sheriff Max. You just missed my little song.
I want to watch Forrest play Magic.
It was a good song. Crumb had a monkey. Dash monkey, dash monkey, dash monkey, ooh.
Oh, okay.
Come on now and flip on that Solitude.
You going all MTG Remy here?
MTG Remy.
He does a lot of fun Magic.
I love MTG Remy.
Spoofy videos.
Alright, so Subtlety meets a Mystical Dispute.
Okay.
I don't know if you were able to hear me out there, but I did do a full comment and rundown for you.
Oh no, I did not. I was washing my face.
I did a full comment and rundown.
My game just ended, so.
How'd you do?
I won 2-1 against Prowess. Yeah, he blew me out game 1, and then I had Leylons and Hidetsugus 2 and 3. So.
So we're trying to decide what to do with this expressive iteration here.
I can't see what he's looking at.
So it was an EI, it was a counter spell, a Ragavan, and I couldn't tell what he put in his hand. He did play the Ragavan from exile off the expressive iteration, though.
He stuck the counter spell on the bottom.
Right, and we do have an Ellisnorn on the field.
Okay, that's the mommy one, right?
That is mommy. ETBs do not occur for your opponents, and it doubles your ETBs.
It's really good when you're playing elementals.
Yeah, no, because, I mean, Fury just deals 8 damage.
What is that?
Keruga.
I can't remember what Keruga does.
Yes, so for those of you at home, if you want to know what Keruga does, and you wanted to learn how to use our fancy little card bot here, you just type in an exclamation point.
And me, because I don't.
the word card, and then try to get it as close as you can.
Can you just write Keruga?
Yep. So I'm just going to type in Keruga, and boom, pops it up. Dinosaur Hippo. And what it does is when it enters the battlefield, he'll draw a card for each other permanent you control with mana value 3 or greater.
He'll draw 2 cards for each one.
So he's going to draw 2 cards twice.
He'll draw 4.
He draws 4 with Keruga because he has Leyline Binding and Elishnorn.
Dang.
That's hot.
It is hot. It's HAWT.
Yeah.
Elishnorn.
Capital
Thick with 3
HAWT.
Cs.
That's spicy. Forest has got a nice full grip now.
Let's see how much time was left in the round. Ten minutes.
Alright, Crumb has... I saw 2 bolts in hand, so he can deal with that Elishnorn.
Good. That's a lot of bolts, though.
Alright. Yeah, Monkey's going to eat up that Keruga, and he's going to take the Elishnorn hit.
Does Elishnorn have any other effects?
I think she has Vigilance.
Is that the One Ring?
It is the One Ring.
Oh,
the One Ring to rule them all.
So it entered. So he has protection.
He has protection for 2 turns.
Is that a Hitotsugu?
It's a Fable of the Mirror Break.
Oh, Fable. Okay.
Yeah. So he should create 2. No, when a creature enters. Sorry. Right.
I don't know.
Elishnorn.
Use your thing. We can go through and correct them.
Because
It should be 2 words.
no cards with that name were
It's
found.
not. Just do Elish. It's going to give us a couple, but it's okay. So
It's the mom. Mother of Runes 3.
Permanent.
If a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of
Okay,
a
so he
permanent
gets
you
2.
control to
Would you
trigger.
like me to tell him?
So he should have 2 goblin tokens, and on the run ring he should have protection twice.
Yeah, but it only still lasts 1 turn.
Right.
It doesn't stack like extra turns.
Thank you, Max.
You're welcome.
Being my old correspondent here.
Okay, I'll do it. We're not playing that.
This one is looking like a forest game here, y'all. Elishnorn, big winner here. Big winner. Alright, Crumb is going to use an expressive iteration, trying to dig through, trying to find what he wants here. Forest is going to activate that One Ring, drawing a card. Putting a temptation counter on the One Ring. I don't think Crumb has the answer here. There's a counter spell, a subtlety, and I didn't see what that... It might have been a consider for that 3rd card for the expressive iteration. Alright, gonna Unholy Heat the Elishnorn. Forest is tapped out. And he's gonna bolt a token. Alright. Fable triggers. I think Forrest has it. Because if he swings with Keruga, that's 5. And that fire should finish it off. Yeah, that fire should finish it off.